Thobela bagaisho, welcome to another edition of Mzanzi Fundiz. We are glad to report the following. Lufuno has recovered. He was issued in Mpama in a cold night at Soccer City. Lufuno, welcome back.
Hey, Sean, pass it.
You've recovered, my friend.
I'm good, man. I'm strong. Man.
You're strong? Very strong like Evanga. He's alive.
And
your team must not do these things, huh?
Yeah, no, it's good to see him back. It's good to see him raise. He has recovered, yeah.
I've trained. Can you push up? Say 5.
Say 5. We believe that you're back, but the entire circumference of Kaizer Chiefs is not yet in the top 8.
It's a struggle, man. Long walk to freedom, man.
Long walk to freedom. Predictions were made. People said Stellenbosch are going to beat Morocco Swallows. People predicted other things. Babina Noku still can't get the win. We'll start with Friday. Supersport and Town Spurs. That's Thomas Cox.
Yeah.
I mean, Supersport can't buy a win to save their lives.
Yeah, and I was really expecting them to win this one because my prediction was that they were going to win this one. I was looking at their previous 5 matches that they had with Cape Town City. And Cape Town Spurs rather, and I'm looking at the fact that Cape Town Spurs like they were at a point where they were very vulnerable. Buffalo point, they were donating the points. It looks like they had won before. Remember the game before this one, they had come over a win. Negana or Supersport will be able to carry on the momentum because they're playing a team lowering momentum is slippery slope. So I'm a bit disappointed. But they went back to that default setting because it's been tough for Supersport to get victories this season. So yeah, I'm disappointed with Supersport.
Rafi Itamo, Lufuno, please watch what you say or else we can be able to remove you. Polokwane had a derby. Polokwane City versus Sekhukune United.
Yeah, it was a derby. So
Not.
It was a derby.
Hey, Chief Kibone had a substitution in the first half in like 30th minute. I'm like, Eban.
Hey, what half? Baba top 4. So it's tough. It's very tough. And Sekhukune United, they've not been consistent recently. They're playing a lot of draws.
Coach of the month, player of the month, goal of the
month. So they've not been consistent. That's why probably, they're becoming a draw specialist, Sekhukune.
Gentlemen, then Saturday afternoon, there's a big battle for number 2 spot. Who believed that Morocco Swallows would beat Stellenbosch?
It wasn't me that much. I went to the match and I watched in terms of how Stellenbosch applied themselves. That was not the Stellenbosch that we've come to watch the whole season. No. I don't know whether they were still thinking about the victory, the DDC team. They were still trying to celebrate it because the DDC team was there at the field. So I don't know whether they were celebrating and they took those celebrations overboard about Zenamo fielding and energetically they were not there. Swallows, and the funny thing is that Swallows, if you look at the ball position that they had, very minimal but effective.
There was a time even the passes was like...
all Coach Musanyatama had to do was say, give the ball to Gaba. For some reason, Gaba found himself one-on-one. Muloisana gets that day. It was very strange watching that Stellenbosch. You could not even understand the manner in which they were structured at the back. And Coach Steve took the loss and he said, maybe it's something that we have to learn. Maybe it's the fact that pressure out Zenamo, that number 2. Because now they're playing for something. They didn't have to play for anything. They were just playing for fun, winning matches. Mara, they have to play for something.
Lufuno, you've been an advocate of Stellenbosch.
Yeah.
I'm worried. You become an advocate, they start losing. What is this, Chief?
I've been an advocate in the So, I think, again, we have to look at the game they played against Sundowns. I think it really sucked out of a lot of energy out of them. They really wanted to win that game so that they can advance into the final of the Nedbank Cup. I think that was the biggest game for them this season, if they can make it into the final of the Nedbank Cup. And I think they really
overexerted themselves.
They overstretched themselves. And I mean, the league is also going to the end. And PSL is a very demanding league. And being in the spotlight, it also demands you to actually sustain because yes, they lost to some.
No, man, Chief, you can't worry about spotlight. You must worry about what happens on the spotlight. No, Mara, as a direct thing, Then that very same evening, kwamamenzela esigodini madoda ezimnyama ngenkani lathi namhlanje we are giving no goals. Tito yarike inamela ambulance ethembisa, nothing happened. Do you think Stellenbosch playing earlier put pressure on Pirates, or did Pirates walk into that game as it's a given we're going to win?
Two things happened. Exactly what you put it. They played the game before they played the game. And looking at Stellenbosch already lost the game, they thought, you know what, we win this game, we are number 2. Then not knowing that the Richards Bay that they're playing against, it's not an easy team to beat. They fight till to the end. Ambulance timamabo, abalidi accident, babang ba thola 3 point ki ona Richards Bay. So it's very difficult. So, hey, they're not easy game in the pitch.
Fox.
And Mamposa, just to add on that, I mean, 7 is the limit, so it seems go Pirate. Yeah, I want to put a 7.
Yeah.
7 about Fichara. But I want to look at history of Pirate in terms of against Coach Yabona when they're playing, you know, like teams that are battling, that are fighting for relegations. They've dropped 10 points against Richards Bay and Cape Town Spurs.
Yeah, if you're in relegation and you play Pirates, so you are guaranteed points.
If you take it a bit further and say, oh, let me just not look at relegation by law ratio, let's look at Barbara struggle against Swallows. What happened? It was, you see, so so there's a problem generally when you look at how Pirates applies themselves when they're playing teams that are at the bottom, and that is where if they want to be serious about contending for the league. If Baba serious about Challenger League, next season they say next season we're going. They have to sort out. They have to beat teams that everybody is beating.
No, man, and that's the thing, because you then look at Sundowns, who have already secured the league, and as Coach Ribeiro says, it's a point-munching machine.
Yeah, points.
They go against Royal AM 1-0. It does not have to be pretty, low block, whatever. Is it a mentality thing that where Pirates are, that you need to be able to say, mentally be ready that this is what you need to be able to do?
Yeah, it's a mental thing, and you don't need to be overexcited when you want the points. You just go there, get your job done, go out. So once you start being too excited, and that's when you're gonna start getting surprising results. You know, I mean, you can see Sundowns, they go there, do the business, and then they move out.
I'll move into Sunday. Sunday, you then get Cape Town City, TS Galaxy 1-1. You then go, hey Mara, what happened there? I mean, Cape Town City, Libona, they can't get a win ever since we turned to 2024.
But Libona, you know, they're not consistent. They're like very much so like Supersport. They actually also got their first win, and you thought maybe they will build from there. They scored first at home, and then, you know, the draw happened. So they're not consistent as well.
We then go Amazulu versus Kaizer Chiefs. A battle of the stragglers.
Yeah, you deemed it the battle of the stragglers. And I looked at it and I was like, maybe it is the battle of the stragglers. But it was also the battle of the referee, man. You know, that's where you want. Babamba complain or no, that thing was not supposed to be a goal, kitty offside. Kamuba complain, we didn't get a penalty. So it tells you there's something that our officials need to do. If there's a group of people that I'm disappointed this season, and they've had such a huge influence, yes, we've complained before. Yes, people make mistakes, we understand. But it can't be so blatant, and it can't be so frequent. Like, it repeated too much to say, we're not talking about it, we're not discussing it. The correction had yet a winner. That's what you need to ask yourself, you know.
Maybe technology is required. Lufuno, then that points machine again on Tuesday goes to Maritzburg, Manchester 3 points, comes back.
Look, they're unstoppable. And they're going to finish a season unbeaten. I can tell you that.
Telechan, Lufuno will... They what?
They will finish the season unbeaten. Unstoppable.
At first you had said that Kaizer Chiefs would stop them, and then...
Let's not go there. It's finished, it's done.
We will leave it where it is. And as we go to get water, Lufuno says Sundowns will end the season invincible, unbeaten, no loss. That's our take from this portion of this show We'll see you after the break.